never owned a Wii, actually. I don't know if I've told you that. I don't know if I've ever confessed to that publicly.
Demi, you've never owned a Wii? What the fuck?
No, I've never owned a Wii.
What human being on this planet hasn't owned a Wii at this point?
Oh, I hear Pokemon sounds.
Yeah, you hear him right, folks. Well, welcome to Let's Play Hellscape. We started off today a little cold open, a little 7-second cold open about how Demi is a heathen who's never owned a Nintendo Wii.
Listen, before we talk about how I've never owned a Wii, we
Uh-huh.
got to talk about what the most, because we were talking about this and said to save it for the show, what the most emulated game probably is.
It's
And now we both agreed that it's certainly Pokemon,
it is
right? Like
certainly
people,
Pokemon, but I wonder which Pokemon.
I wonder.
It's probably
I
Emeralds.
think
Honestly, it's probably Emeralds.
I want to know though if so Pokemon collectively is obviously the most emulated, but if there's any single game that's emulated more than whatever the most emulated Pokemon game is, because I've
I mean,
I think
I think the answer you're looking for might be Super Mario 64.
I was just gonna say I'm like, is Super Mario so? Let's just Google this right now. Most emulated game.
But by the way, folks, I didn't do an intro, so hi, welcome to Hellscape. I'm playing Pokemon
You
White.
did an intro.
I didn't do a real intro. But I'm playing Pokemon White. This is gonna be like a 70,000 episode series because this is a 10-minute Let's Play channel. And Pokemon's a long game.
You really think you're gonna beat Pokemon White on this channel?
Why wouldn't I? I'm good at I have no doubt in my ability to beat Pokemon White. I guess it's just
Have you
whether
ever
I
beaten
do it.
Pokemon White?
There are only a very few Pokemon games that I haven't beaten, and Black and White is not one of them. I've definitely beaten Black and White.
Well, you've beaten Black, but not White.
I actually beat both as a kid because I got
Wow.
there was a little Christmas snafu where my father got me Pokemon Black and my grandma got me Pokemon White, so I had both and I beat both.
Hey, yo. That's pretty fucking base, not gonna lie. I just Googled it, and it looks like this is still a topic that's up for debate. Nerds on Reddit say Mario 64 is definitely the most emulated game.
All right, I'm
I
gonna
mean,
stop
are
being.
we
Hold on,
counting?
real quick. I want to stop being audiophobic. I'm gonna turn the volume up of Melon DS from 1 to 2. I want people to be able to hear
Ugh.
this music, but I'm sure it'll be fine. Yeah, that looks about right. Okay, cool. Continue. I'm not reading the
Nerds on Reddit
dialogue,
think
by the
it's
way. That would add like 70 episodes that are unneeded.
Nerds on Reddit think it's Mario 64. I'm curious if this counts, or if this is accounting for like virtual console. You know what I mean?
I'd assume not. I think it's. I mean, if you go by virtual console sales, I'm sure you'd come with a very different answer, especially because Pokemon was not readily available on Virtual Console for a very long time. It was pretty late in the DS's lifespan, or the 3DS's lifespan.
3DS's lifespan.
Yeah.
That like Red and Blue, and then years later, Gold and Silver. And you still can't
Well,
play
yeah,
the
I guess
GTA
it couldn't
games
have
on
been.
there. I
I
don't
guess
think.
it couldn't have been that late because. Fuck, what was I gonna say? Oh, I guess because there was a couple years between the Red and Blue release and the Gold and Silver release, so.
It was pretty. No, it was pretty late. Like, Pokemon Ultra Sun was already out, if I remember correctly. At the very least, like I was playing. I remember I was playing Sun and Moon. Like I was in the middle of my playthrough when they added the fucking. Actually, no, I had already beaten Pokemon Moon by the time they added that to
Well, I
the
mean,
store.
that
And
doesn't
that's my
mean
only frame of
anything.
reference.
That doesn't really mean anything. I'm pretty sure the Switch was out by the time Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon came out.
Yeah, and by that, like that's pretty much like the 3DS was on its deathbed at that point.
Yeah, yeah. Remember when Nintendo's like, yeah, we're totally gonna keep making 3DS games, guys.
And they did for like a year.
Maybe a year, and not much came out during that year, and then it was over.
Like 3 more 3DS games came out.
What is that? Does there exist? You can do some Google foo here, Demi. Does there exist a list of 3DS games released after the Switch was released? I feel like that's got to
Let's
be a
find
pretty
out.
barren list.
Well, there's a shit ton of indie games.
Oh, that's fair. But like maybe there's a
Like
list
the
of
eShop.
the first party ones specifically. Man, the
Yeah, I
3DS
can't.
eShop really was a loss. I can't believe it's gone, or will be gone. I'm not sure if it's gone yet, but it will be soon.
I looked at the eShop a couple weeks ago on my 3DS to see if it was still there, and it was.
Well, yeah, that was a couple weeks ago, though. We know we're
Yeah,
in the... At any
exactly.
time, it can be taken down, because we refuse to look up the date and keep it in our heads, so...
Yeah, I'm really depressed. I was so. I remember when the DSi shop shut down, man. I, I'm gonna admit this publicly, okay? I
Okay.
cried.
When the
I
DSi
cried,
shop
man.
shut down, you cried?
I cried over the DSi shop getting shut down.
You know? The DSi shop was really iconic, but I didn't buy a single thing from it.
Me neither. I bought
Just
nothing
being
off of it.
on the shop page was an
Just being
iconic
on the
part of
shop
my
page.
childhood.
I almost cried when Miiverse shut down. Like, it's not even like I even like gave a shit about these things. It's just
Miiverse
like
was like cancerous. It's so funny to see like just compilations of like the awful shit people posted to Miiverse.
Miiverse then is worse
Miiverse
than
was a
4chan now.
cesspool.
4chan now is just like thirsting for femboys.
Isn't that what God intended all along?
Yeah. I don't know. I enjoyed Miiverse personally. Like it was really cool. Like just like the instant like it was instant. It felt more like a message board. I mean, I guess it was a message board in a way.
It felt like a
It
message
felt-
board. That was probably due to the fact that it was a message board.
Yeah. it felt like
All right, Demi.
You know.
Demi, I'm gonna leave it up to you because you're here with me. The fuck Oshawott. Oshawott doesn't exist. Are we picking Tepig or Snivy?
Snivy. I like Snivy's evolutions better.
All right, because I might say fuck you. I always have such problems picking between these two. This is the only generation I cannot pick a favorite. I adore Tepig and Snivy equally, and you cannot make me choose between them. No human being can make me choose between Tepig and Snivy.
Did you know that in terms of human Pokemon breeding,
I'll do what Demi said. We'll get Snivy. Well, if I beat this game on this channel and we move on to Black and White 2, I'll use Tepig.
yeah, like that's gonna happen. You're not gonna beat this on this channel.
Why not? I'm a fucking Pokemon main. I have to record 10-minute episodes of Pokemon. I'll do like fucking 12-episode sessions of this bullshit, and I'll be done before I know it.
We'll see about that. Do you want to bet money?
Well, if we bet money, then we'd have to place a time frame on it, and I don't know if I'm comfortable doing that, but...
Yeah, exactly.
I'm
don't
sure
know if
I
I'm
will
comfortable
eventually
saying-
finish it. I just don't know at what point that'll be. I don't know.
I don't know if I'll finish it before YouTube gets shut down. We'll see.
Because this is like a
'Cause you're
20...
fucking-
This is like a fucking 25-hour game. So... That's like
Well,
a
that's-
lot of Let's Plays, and I don't know how long... The Let's Play itself, even if it continued on like continuously, this is the only thing I played on this channel forever starting now, would still take up like a third of a year. So I don't know what time frame I could place on it. Because, I mean, if you use... This game is longer than Fire Red and Leaf Green. And when the Game Grumps
Yeah.
played Fire Red, it was like 120 episodes long. It was one of their longest Let's Plays for a very long time.
I mean,
And I mean, Game Grumps is a
you-
10-minute Let's Play channel, and so is this. So I'd say it's a pretty...
how...
Go ahead.
Listen, how flexible are you in terms of not 10-minute Let's Plays on this channel?
I mean, it's really only a limit I've set myself, but I think it's a fun length for a daily Let's Play channel.
I think for Pokemon specifically, you could do like 20-minute episodes.
That's true. But then it's less
Not-
content. Then it's
No, it's
less
the- it's the
days
sa-
that I'm filling.
Yeah. That wasn't the point of this channel. It wasn't to fill in days.
Well, what
It
was,
was to get
the point
better.
of this channel?
It was to get better at recording solo Let's Plays.
Well, Demi, I don't know if you paid attention, but solo Let's Plays have become sparse on this channel, so I don't really know what it's for.
Why are we doing this anymore then?
It's
Is it just
I
like
like having a daily Let's Play channel that I don't have to worry about Jason fucking editing a video. I can record Let's Play sessions without being like, okay, here's my 20 episode Let's Play that's going to release one video a week for the next 6 months.
yeah?
Like, we recorded
This is
those,
true.
the last Protector of Earth we recorded was fucking 2 months ago, and there's still like 4 more episodes of that have to come out.
Yeah. I'm probably gonna already have to disavow. I'm probably gonna have to disavow jokes that I've made
In the,
in
are
in
you
episodes that
still
haven't come out
adjusting
yet.
your humor, quote unquote?
Yeah, I'm making some adjustments to my sense of humor. You see,
Alright, we're gonna talk more about Demi's adjustments to her sense of humor in the next episode.